try the normal super. Wait, what's going on? What is this? What is this? Who is this? How about the big one? What? That's gonna be annoying. Alright, back on the character select screen. We've tried Percival, we've tried Charlotte, we've tried Zeta. I think it's time to try Metera. Now you may have already noticed that she looks incredible, but she's got this bow and arrow and she's floating, right? Alright, Metera, let's see what you can do. Her normal attacks, close up. She does actually use physical attacks. I thought maybe all of her moves would be using the bow and arrow, like that. And this is interesting, so her light, medium, and heavy. Like, her heavy attack is a projectile. What's that about? Not in the air, though. Alright, I've heard that she's got a little dash, like an Undernight Inbirth. How do I do that? You just press the unique action. Oh, but there's like a limit to how fast you can press buttons after that. Can I combo after this? She's evil! Oh man, I'm not happy about this. Oh, you can do it in the air? What the? So you can be like, jump towards them. Hop over. Boing! She's got pretty slow movement moving like this, but if you use this dash quite well, you can do it twice. Arc system, come on. Come on. That is so annoying. Oh man, she's gonna be a problem. How fast can you press it? Anyway, enough of that. Let's see what her actual moves do. Let's do normal attacks. 1, 2, 3. Let's do her specials. So special on its own, that's a fireball. Forward special is a fireball and then it rains down the pain. Down special is a butterfly. I think you can activate this, but I don't know how to do it yet. Oh, you can just chuck stuff at it. So I can just chuck a fireball at it and it will explode. No, this one doesn't work. You gotta actually shoot an arrow at it. So if I shoot the butterfly with an arrow like this, it does explode it. I guess there are other ways I can explode it. Oh, I can explode it with just my normal heavy attack. And then if I do the backward special, what? Her back special is another arrow. Why would I want this? It goes under the butterfly. So I could what? I can throw the butterfly, send an arrow underneath it, and then explode the butterfly afterwards. Oh man, you are joking. What was that? Okay, so these are my unique actions. I actually get on the bow like a skateboard. That was awesome! She was like floating on the bow. Alright. Oh, that is so cool! She's a skater? Get out. I bet I can super after this. Oh no, you can't. Good. If you could super after this, I would be so upset. Hang on a second. Can I do the butterfly into the butterfly in the face? Explode the butterfly. So definitely in this game where everyone is walking around kind of more slowly than I'm used to in these anime fighter games, it's nice to have these characters that have awesome movement options. Like Zeta had a dash where she pokes you. This character is literally on a skateboard. Percival has a dash forward and does attacks. Charlotte has a demon flip. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. The way she evades, when she evades her enemy, look at this. She does a little pose. She's like, check me out. Alright, let's see these supers, shall we? That's pretty awesome. And let's do the super super. Does she have to stand on you? What is this fetish game? This is a game for degenerates like me. Sorry, I gotta watch her stand on me again. Granblue Fetish Fighter. Here we go. You like this. You want her to step on you. I like her movement. I just don't know if this is a character that it's gonna take me some time to get used to this, I think. He's like, I'm jumping in on you. Just kidding, I'm going over. You can choose the direction even in the air? What? So oh, what? So I can jump up in the air, and then I can dash back. Or I can jump up in the air, and I can dash forward. Get out. It's like, here I come, just kidding. Here I come, just kidding. Not how I normally play characters, but she is very interesting indeed. But that's not all. Let's go back to character select and check out the rest. Okay, I think the characters I want to try now that I haven't tried before are Lowain, and I want to try LANCELOT again. So let's try Lowain first, because I think he's the more interesting of the two. Alright, so this is Lowain. Look at the way he runs. He's Jack Sparrow. Why is the rum always gone? This guy. He runs like Waluigi. Legs first. Alright, let's try his 3-hit combos. And let's try his unique actions. What was that? So he can regenerate health by eating random foods. He's got a health regen, and he's got this sweep for his unique actions. In the air. What was that? And let's try his special moves. So he calls in a friend, pressing down special. He's got a Catalina tank. What? Just when you thought this game was serious and hardcore, this sort of thing appears. So you can actually get different versions of this. This one she just punches forward, but if I do it with triangle, she does a beam. And if I do it with circle, she launches missiles. I mean, if you just want to have a hilarious time with a totally nutty character, this guy is clearly your man. Alright, press back special. Back special is a launching forward and hit. So this is the kind of surprise you character. You don't know what's going on, and you're going to lose as a result. I like his throws because it brings his friends in. So forward and special is actually it's a parry. So if I can get my opponent to attack me, so if I do this and I do my parry, and it punishes my opponent. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I am absolutely terrible at using any character that has a counter, because I just cannot predict what my opponents are going to do. I know there are ways to make it easier to predict what your opponent's going to do, but I'm not good at it yet. We haven't actually seen the best part, and he's got some crazy supers. I have seen some at events, so let's try the normal super. Wait, what's going on? What is this? What is this? His friends just appear. His friends appear, and then you just continue fighting. If I press super and then I press special attack, it just does all in one big hit. So I guess I can choose. I see. What else can I do after the super? Super starts. I can just press some crazy buttons, do some attacks. Doesn't get any more bizarre than this. Actually, it does. It gets plenty more bizarre than this. Let's check out his mega super. Who is this? Oh, this is a similar one. So, his super ultra super is also a character. What? Let's try it again. Let's try medium attack this time. That looks cool. How about the big one? What? That's gonna be annoying. If we press the unique action. Oh, he's nutty. He's crazy. He's definitely not who I'm going to choose first. Let's go to character select and let's try LANCELOT. Alright, LANCELOT, let's see what you can do. First of all, let's try our normal moves. So got a 3-hit combo. That's his throw. Actually got quite a nice throw. I like it. I've got an ice fireball. Forward and special is, whoa, that's fast. It's like, yo, I'm in your face. How safe is this, though? I don't know how safe that is. If I do this little teleport, I can finish up with this. Doesn't Kage have something like this in Street Fighter 5? And then you can press back special. I bet you can follow up. Yeah, you can follow up, can't you? And what are his unique actions? Whoa. So actually, there's quite a few characters that, even though you move quite slowly in this game, a lot of characters do have a dash, huh? But also, I can dash in the air. This would be very confusing because if you dash from here, you end up on the other side. And if you dash from here, you end up on the front side. So from right here, I'm over here. And now I am over here. And you can dash from pretty low on the ground. So if you press it right as you jump, you can jump from pretty low, or you can dash from way up in the sky. Oh, and if you time it just right, you can dash to the other side like this. Ah, that's gonna be annoying. Look at that. How would you know which side to block on? Oh no, this guy's gonna be a problem. Let's check this out. If I jump and then do it, I'm on the other side, right? But if I jump really, press the button right after it, I'm on the same side. Confusing much? This is, okay, I see it now. This is the Ibuki character. And let's check out his super, shall we? Alright. Not as good as Percival's. Let's do a super ultra duper. It's alright, it's not as good as, it's basically, he's like the counterpoint to Percival, but not as flashy. I've got a wall jump? After the dash, I can switch sides? Okay, hang on a second, I didn't realize that. So this unique action, it's not just a dash. After this dash, you can choose to be on the other side by pressing a direction. Now I'm over here, and now I'm over here. Or you can dash forward and then just backdash. I like this. You can't dash to the other side when they're in the corner. What about if I press down? And now I am up here. Yeah. So he's tricky. He's definitely got more movement options than pretty much all the other characters. He can jump off the wall and do attacks. He can dash up to you. He can dash up to you and change, or jump up into the air. He can dash up to you and go back. He can dash up to you and actually go through you. And it's really fast. Like you would have to react pretty quickly to know that he was there. That's annoying. Interestingly, you can only do this wall jump when your opponent's like close to you. But it seems when my opponent's on the other side, the wall jump no longer works. I think if I can understand how to use this dash efficiently, I do really like the idea of Lancelot as a character. I think he's not quite as exciting as Percival. Or you can do his super in the sky? Wait a minute. What? That changes everything. I like it. I like it. He's not the most characterful character ever, but as just a fighting game character, I really like the way he moves. I don't think I'm... Again, it's only really day 2 or day 3 for me on this game. So every character is going to feel very unfamiliar. This guy, he feels the most like he comes straight from some other fighting game. Alright, so those are the characters that I was most interested to try first. I think I probably do want to try out Catalina and Gran properly as well, but I think those are probably the easiest characters to start off with because the movements aren't like really bizarre like Lowain, or you don't have to like figure out how to use these dashes properly. I think we do need to try Ferry. I'll make this the last one before I come to like an early decision. So the reason I wasn't originally interested in her when I heard about the game for the very first time, I was just like, I don't want to play a character who just like throws a whip from far away. But then once I got into the game, I was like, oh yeah, no, I like the feel of this. I like not having to run up to my enemy, but I wouldn't want to do that in Street Fighter for some reason. It just depends on the game. So let's try these standard attacks first. Let's say that I am close to my opponent. Got my 3-hit combos. Can I do them from far away? Nope. So this is one special move. I don't know if they can block this, but I assume they can. Guard all. Yeah, okay. Of course you can guard it. Good. My down special. We've got like a little cat that comes out. Rabbit, bunny, spirit thing. And what is this? What are my unique actions? What is that? Can I jump and do a unique action? Oh, she's got a dive kick. Can you tell that it's not until I find like a character's main unique thing? Well, not a unique thing, but just a really useful tool. That's all I really need. I need a character to have one really interesting tool that I like. Dive kick looks good. And I like that her moves have a bunch of hits, so I can like watch the animation, and while I'm doing the animation, I can like think about what I want to do next. Let's check out her supers. Okay, and then let's do the ultra duper super. What? They explode! Oh, that's alright. I quite like this. I like this. I like that super. It's just why do they die? So they all go. Not Gotenks. Is his name Gotenks? I can't remember. There's a character in Dragon Ball who does that. I can swing? I'm literally poisoned. What? So I can swing forward, I can swing backward, and I can dive kick afterwards. Oh, her back throw is cool. She brings in the dog. She's got this little grab thing. If you do the back version, it brings them closer. So if you do the move and you just leave it, they fall on the ground. But if you do the move and then you pull backwards on it, you like bring the enemy close. I like it. I like it a lot. And this is some kind of dragon punch. I see. So check this out. So I've got a dragon punch, sort of. It doesn't send me forward. It just sends my little dog up in the air. And if I do it with the heavy button, it's invincible as well. So I'm a little safer at the beginning of the move. I can use this to get out of stuff. Alright. She feels like she has a lot of options to get around the screen. You know what? I think I like her more than Lancelot. You know, this happened with the open beta as well. I thought I was going to like Lancelot, and then it turned out that Ferry was a little more useful. Wait a minute, I can change the trajectory on the dive kick? Narrow, normal, forward. I'm sure there's a way to set this up. It's like... Interesting, so I can actually do other stuff. So I can check this out, use my special button, do stuff like that, and then... Oh, no way! Wait a minute. I've got two supers? I've got two normal supers. So her other super... I've got a little gauge, and this changes some of my moves. So from a distance, this is not a combo, right? I can't just mash this button. I can't do 1, 2, 3. It just ends right here from a distance. But if I do this super first, then this, from a distance, becomes a 3-hit combo. So I can go light, medium, heavy, like this. But I can also do medium, light, heavy. And I can also power up and I can do heavy, light, medium. Very interesting. I do find her very fascinating. It's time to choose a character. Alright, the time has come to choose a character. I don't have to stick with them forever, of course. I'm going to try the character, do the combo trials, and I'm going to see how it feels to play with them. And then if I don't like them, obviously, yeah, I can switch to another character. But I need to choose someone to start with. So far, the characters we've tried were Percival. I thought he was really cool. I like his style. I like the way he moves around the screen. I like the power of his moves. We also tried Zeta. I think she's a little awkward for me to use because I think she's more difficult to use than Percival, but if I can figure out how to use her, I think she's going to be very Percival. She's going to be very powerful, especially she's got some really cool looking combo options. We tried Charlotte. I think she's hilarious because she's just basically Akuma in this game because she's got the demon flip. Metera was cool. I don't really feel like I'm very good at maneuvering a character like this. I feel like I need to be a little more precise with my aim. I need to know my spacing really well so I can take advantage of like my projectiles and that butterfly. Lowain, pretty sure I'm not going to choose Lowain because I just don't understand how he works. I mean, he might be fun, but it's not coming to me exactly how I would use a character like Lowain. Lancelot was really cool. I like him almost as much as I like Percival. I just don't think he's got as much character. He's a little bit damp, wet. I don't really know how to describe him. But in terms of balance, I think of all the characters, I probably like Ferry the best so far. Ferry has moves where she can do them up close. She's got moves that she can do from far away. And even when you do want to get in close, you can use that rope to swing into your enemy. You've got a dive kick as well. You've got an interesting super. You've got a good looking ultra duper super duper super. And she's also got a super that just powers up her moves and gives her a combo from far away, which was interesting. It's so difficult to choose, but I think I'm gonna do Ferry first. To go through all those characters. I basically tried them in the order that I thought I would be interested in them, and I figured because I played Ferry in the beta, I would like move away from Ferry and try someone else. But I just think she's really... I don't know, she's just really well balanced. She's got fun zoning tools, she's got ways to get in, I like the way that she moves. Stylistically, I think she's good looking. I think it's going to be Ferry, so in the next video, I will probably go through the tactics mode. I think they've got tactics modes specifically for each character. I'm going to go through her combos, try and learn a bit more about Ferry, and then if I don't get along with her really well in actual battles, then I'll consider choosing another character. But for now, I think it's going to be Ferry. Ferry or Percival or Zeta. Can you see that the range is expanding? I need to stop. Anyway, that is all for now. Thanks for joining me as I go on this journey trying to find a character in Granblue Fantasy. Even though I don't find that the mechanics of the game are very immediate, I don't think it hasn't got that super hype factor when you're watching it at the start. You're like, what is this game? Is this gonna be fun? Is this gonna be interesting? But the more you get into the characters, the more that you feel like they balance each other really well. I think the roster just gels nicely, and I think that's what I like about Granblue Fantasy the most so far. So if you put like Under Night, Street Fighter, and Sam Show like this, then Granblue is kind of somewhere in the middle, but closer to Street Fighter and Sam Show. So I'm looking forward to trying Ferry in a future video, doing some of these combo trials, and I would like to actually play some real matches, because for these videos so far, I've been going through and trying a lot of stuff, but I haven't actually gone in and done a lot of matches, and it's because I just don't know how to use the characters confidently. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, share links and all that great stuff, and if you would like to talk more about Granblue Fantasy Versus, do feel free to tweet me. I'm on Twitter at NihongoGamer, and I've also got a Discord. There should be a link below. We've got a special room now just for Granblue Fantasy Versus. You can talk about tech, talk about characters, talk about news and announcements in there. See you next time.